Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris Orme, and today we're playing more Starters Order 7. We're finishing off the season. Just a couple of races. There isn't really anything to run at the end of the season. I keep forgetting that. I'm honestly used to having so much in December. I'm used to having like 2 or 3 races in November that I can run, and then 4 or 5 in December, and that's just not the case the way the schedule's built these days. So that's fair enough. So yeah, we've only got actually 1 race for Safranana and 1 for Adonis Alliance. So what I'd like to do as well in this video is run these races, check into the breeding. As you can see, we're still actually holding all these in full, but about this time next month, in December, we'll start to see these disappearing. Like 2 or 3 of them, maybe 4 at most, and they'll show up here on this list of yearlings. Well, not on this isn't that list, but they'll disappear from all these lists, and there'll be a yearlings list with a few horses in. So we'll get to check them and see what fake 2-year-olds we're going to generate for next season. The yearling and a halves, as I'm starting to think about them. But yeah, we'll see how that all works out. I'd like to go over some of the horses we got in the field as well for next season and take a look at those as 3-year-olds. And of course, we're going to put Safranana into the breeding barn and try and breed her very quickly at the end of this season. So we will be rolling over into next season, taking a look at what we've got there and just seeing how it looks. Because honestly, we've got some good 2-year-olds. So I'm excited to see what they might be able to do as 3-year-olds. I don't know exactly who's going to be the best runner. I'm starting to look at Double Dara with 90% extra speed, but only 5% confidence as a boom or bust Triple Crown contender. That's where I'm starting to look. We'll see how that goes off. But for now, let's get jumping into the last race of Safranana's career. A fitting way to start the video with the end of a Triple Crown winning horse's racing career today. I'm trying not to skip past it. You know me. You know what we do. You know what we do sometimes. 4:45, seriously? Ooh, 5:45, a late one. Yeah, so this is the Keeneland 1 Mile 2 Breeders' Cup Classic. High rated on weight. There's a few horses underweight. But we're on weight for the majority of the field. Little Port and Brandy's come over for it. You know, Boring's Glory's come over for it. They're good horses. They are good horses. Abia is decent. Stage debut's pretty decent. Sharp Catch is decent. I've never really seen any of those 3 run crazily well. But the 3-year-olds have a sneaky shot here, I think. They might have a sneaky shot. Princess Georgina, again decent. Patricia's Pride and Casper's Shadow. Not exactly multiple grade 1 winners in my mind. And then you got the ungraded, grade 2, grade 3s. I'm not sure where they sit. Honestly, not sure. Looks like stage debut, rightly so on form, I think. Rightly so is second favourite. Excitable, but 8 Group 1 wins. Looks really good. Has a little bit of adaptability there in the distance. Ran a couple of times on a mile 2. Got beaten up by Mazika pretty badly, which, you know. Yeah, and then beat the Bia. Yeah, so really, realistically, I think that we should be easily the winner here. But you know that's not always the case. That's why we run the race. So, moving well, very fit, primed to go. Stage debut slightly agitated, as is Abia, the 2 3-year-olds that I quite like. Little Port and Brandy's very well. Princess Georgina is calm. Frigid is a little lazy. Okay. And yeah, it's those 2. It's stage debut and Abia. It's the 3-year-olds that could be taking over for next season as sort of the big, powerful horses in racing. And yeah, The only 3-year-old we've kept is Adonis Alliance, so not really the same distance. I mean, similar, 1 mile 1. They're in that range as well, but they might be better, I think, a little longer next season. I tend to find that sometimes. Okay, we got a large field to run through. Stage debut goes out in front with Little Port and Brandy, back to Frigid. Then a whole cluster in front of us. And then at the rear, the trio of My Moment, Severina, and Patricia's Pride. We're having to come outside here. We're behind Sharp Catch. Then we have to go right round the outside, as wide as they come. Stage debut, absolutely powering on early, trying to get this done. And it's Safranana here from deep. And look at that dive to the inside. I would have rather most of that energy go forward than sideways. But you know what? It's not really going to matter too much. Coming away from a beer there. Stage debut. Little Port and Brandy. Boring's Glory. All fighting for this. Little Port and Brandy following off. Stage debut down in 4th. A beer behind us in 2nd. Boring's Glory in 3rd. But Safranana runs out 5 lengths. Big win, having to run wide, having to go the long way around that turn, having to hold up behind a large field and make your moment count when it comes. So yeah, and again, you know, the 2 3-year-olds, the 2 foreign horses, you could almost predict the top 5 here. But I'm pretty happy with that. That's a good way to go out. A very, very good way to go out. I'm still tempted by 8th of December, but I'm thinking breeding. I don't know when the cutoff point for breeding is. And I would like to breed Safranana, so yeah. I'm really not sure. It'd be 19 Group 1 wins. I'm happy with 18. I really am. But that to me, with the Breeders' Cup Classic, is a really good one. The Hong Kong Cup should be another good race, but I'm undecided. I think I'll go to the end of the month. We'll find out. We've got an auction coming up, in a week and a half. And then there's nothing until that final auction in December. Oh, what do I want to do with Safranana? 23 of 29. I think it'd be nice to run 30 races. It would be nice to run 30. I wouldn't be mad at that. I really wouldn't be mad at that. Okay, nothing at all in any of these auctions. Do I know any of these sires that I really like? No. No, none of them actually. Okay, what did you do? Absolutely nothing. You did absolutely nothing either. I mean, you were allowance races and were running pretty well. But not really much else. There's 2 Grade 1 winners coming off King's Chorister, you know. 3 Grade 2s, a Grade 3. Okay, Distant Thunder's produced. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. He's produced. You can't argue with that. He's produced. King Kane. Actually, King Kane is a horse that I like. Because I bred with Dangerous Alliance. Okay. 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 So rules and regulations. Dubai Queen, Colorado Dancer, and Angel instead. Okay. So The Rules of Dubai and Colorado Angel. There we go. Let's just see what these 4 actually turn out like. We got money. I'd rather maybe see something about these horses. Let's see how that goes. I mean, they're not exactly phenomenal racers. Rules and Regulations got a decent record, 5 and 9. But then 0 of 8, 0 of 7, 2 of 3. I mean, 2 of 3 is pretty decent. A 1-1. But their sires might be decent. Okay, so this is a real cheap horse. And normally that means they're not going to be that good. Normally the computer has, highlights those really good horses and just make sure they're okay. So, yeah. Just making sure we're over the reserve on these. There's no reserve on Angel instead, so we're just going to bid. This has a likelihood of going up quite high. It's not going to, though. It's slowly creeping. I didn't expect that. Okay, so 1 went for big. Rules and Regulations. King's Chorister, Western Sal. It's not the worst. No, it's certainly not the best, but it's not the worst. It doesn't make our grade here, but in my other save it would. Because I'm starting fresh with a brand new save there. And that's not a bad pickup. So, okay, King's Chorister's pretty decent. But if that's the expensive one, if that is the expensive one, yeah. Ugh. Not sure about that. I'm actually going to retire that and put that in the other save. No, I just retired that to stud, didn't I? I saw what I did. I saw what I did as I was doing it. Didn't click. Did not click. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna look at that one. How many maidens? 6. I hate those kind of horses. Wait, 6 and still didn't win a maiden. Okay. Colorado Dancer, yeah. A little bit of battling qualities, but there's not much to go with it. I wonder if these are really poor dams, because King Kane actually has a couple of decent horses I liked. Unless I've completely got that wrong. And I might have. This is me. Because I bought one of his horses before, and it had really high battling qualities and potential. So, I'm pretty sure it's a decent horse. An Angel again, 60%. It's not bad. It's just not great. Okay, runs about 7 furlong to 1. Again, that might work in my other save, maybe. It's not exactly special, but I'm going to put it out. I'm going to put it out on the transfer list. I got 1 from there, Alexagon. And then we have Rules and Regulation Angel instead now joining that. So I can put that on the other save. We still have our full transfer file of 60 horses that we built earlier. So we still have that. But yeah, right now, didn't really seem like much. Adonis. Yeah. Can we make it a hat-trick at the end of the season of grade 1 mile 1 furlong races? We're heading to Churchill Downs here. Okay, it looks like the stand side rail has cut up badly. We shouldn't be over there. We really shouldn't be over there. The field's not big enough for that. But we are the best horse. We are the second highest rated behind the Reg, who looks like they are a little sweaty right now. Okay, Western Winds is agitated as well. We're looking okay, though. Moving well, lean, ready to go. I don't mind that. Tipsters say Skidor Samba. Who is Skidor Samba? A grade 2. Okay. I mean, they're on our weight. Pepe Priscilla. Priscilla, I know, but Priscilla. I like having fun with that one for some reason. Don't ask me why. My brain does weird things. I can't speak properly sometimes with some of these names. I've just got to say them in a weird way. Yeah. It's a decent field, you know. Pepe Priscilla's decent. Distorted Humor's decent. The Reg is a real threat, as always. We know that. But yeah. Okay. Skidor Samba, I'm not sure we've ever raced against them. But okay. So we definitely just want the inside, right? Yeah. I don't think we really need to put that, you know. I really don't think we need to, but okay. That's fine. Let's jump into the race. But yes, if it's near the outside, like, if it's way on the outside, it should be fine. I mean, we are on the outside, but look, like, I think it's this part of the course over here, like, near camera, where the bottom text and those green box in lower left corners is. We should never be out there. So, decent start. We're going to go to the front. The Reg just behind us. Distorted Humor likes to make a case from the front as well. We're not really strung out either. Everybody's pretty close together. So, it's not like we're going to get away early on this one. Adonis, though, makes a nice move up. We're going to hold round the turn. We are going to hold. We don't go early. We do not go early. We're going to save it for the final push down the home straight. Here comes the Reg. Skidor Samba on the outside. That horse in the green silks. Pretty decent. Coming up to the furlong marker. The Reg and ourselves pretty much neck and neck. The Reg is going to come out with this one. Can we fight back? Let's go, Adonis. Let's go. No. The Reg. The horse we waited for the best part of 2 years to see win a race. Gets up and gets over us. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that was great. Race freely. I don't think that was great. Up to 7 now. Fair play to Duresh, but yeah, we should have done a lot better there, I think. I'm a little disappointed in that one. I'm a little bit disappointed in that one. Our consistency's not high. Neither's our enthusiasm. Neither's our finish. It can all hurt us. I don't think we're bad anywhere apart from really consistency. And I guess that's why we get races like that, where we don't seem to run our normal style and we don't seem to run as well as we can. Yeah, I definitely want Safranana in the breeding barn, though. Definitely want her in. Safranana and a British battler, maybe. Like, low enthusiasm, half a bar cruising burst. So we're not going to lose much of the cruising burst, if anything. We'll go up in confidence, come up. We might just be like 50s all over the place. But with tons of potential, a bit of extra speed, and good cruising burst. Oh. Okay, start of December. Let's go to the race. Let's go to the race and just see what happens, because yeah, at some point around this part of the season is where we see horses disappearing from the breeding pool, and it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened. Next few days it will. Okay, Safranana. Headland's happy. I'm happy. The Gold Cup. In the bag. Let's go run. Let's go run. One last time then for 19 Grade 1 wins. That's in Indiana. I was going to say then, is that us? That's not us. We're in Hong Kong. We're off to Shatin. Fly by White. There we go. So the Hong Kong Cup with the Reg back again. Yeah, I mean, the bookies know, the tipsters know, everybody knows how good we are. Let's hope it doesn't mess up. Let's hope that something doesn't go wrong. Top rated, on weight, the class of the field, the class of a generation, Safranana, the Triple Crown winning legendary horse, is running her final race today. Oh, let's go out on top, Saf. Let's go out on top. Let's go dominate this one. Let's go get some revenge for Adonis. Let's go put one over on Daresh one last time for Daresh. Oh my god. Marie W, Black W, British Battler at times. Dat Fang, Bo Cuckoo. Like, they've all been killing Daresh between a mile and a mile 2. One last time, one final throw. Safranan out the gates really late. But if there's one horse that we really don't worry about that happening to, it's Big Saf. She's going to run alongside Daresh there on the inner rail. So many horses in front. We need that to open up somehow to get through. It's a good field. It won't be just Daresh as a threat here. But if we can't make it through the field, I'm going to be upset. But it looks like we're getting up a little bit there. We needed to break open for us. We needed to break open. Where's our path disappeared. Our path disappeared, but the Reg didn't get too far ahead. 1.5 furlongs now, striving for home. The Reg is in the lead. Can Safranana kick on over the final furlong? Give me that burst of speed. Give me that burst of speed, girl. Come on. No, not like this. Oh. Come out to the gates late, ran down the inside, got held up. Shouldn't have run that final race. Should not have run that final race. Oh, we don't get the 19 grade ones. We drop the 140 as well. Ah, it's annoying. That's really annoying. Darej, you son of a gun. Ah. How very dare you. How very dare you, Darej. Yeah, Machi I don't think fits what we want to do. Black W is good, but it's not special. That Fang would bring down enthusiasm, cruising burst, and distance too much. I really think British Battler's our best homegrown horse here. I really do think that's something that we need to look at. Mandalay King, Perfect Soul, Synchronized, no. Superior Tiger, we didn't like. King's Chorister, they're decent, but no. Yet Home. No, there's a couple of like lower down that we like. There's a couple in here, but I just don't see the benefit in that right now. I don't see the benefit in that right now. We've got some decent horses here. Royal Defense, you know, that's kind of where we went. 11 for 11 winners. We kind of went there. I could try a Charmer, but lower stakes winners. Ash's Star, 12 of 12, 58%. Not won a grade 1 though. An Aztec Warrior. Aztec Warrior. Johan Quartz and Fly by White. Is that worth it? Ran at a mile. I mean, I think I'd rather keep Battler for now for the distance, just to get at least a good horse coming through there. But yeah, maybe Aztec next season. I'm not sure about that. I'm really not sure. It doesn't look like much in there. Okay, so we're done for the season. There's no more races to go. We're going to throw Adonis out to grass, and he'll go rest in the field, ready for next season with our 2-year-olds. And if we look at our breeding here, I'm going to stay on this screen towards the end of the season now. We'll see if any of these do disappear. But we got 10 horses in the breeding barn right now. And then we got 4 studs. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with that. I can't lie, I'm pretty happy with that. Like, what a monster stable we've got there. Like, 21 Grade 1 wins. 20, 16, and 6 for the men. 30, 18, 16, 8, 7, and a pair of 4s. And those pair of 4s aren't bad, you know. Like, striker deal, pretty solid. Nothing too special, but if we breed with the right horse, that comes out quite well. We got marvelous value on that one. Not really sure how that will work out, mind. And then Sweetest Chili. Again, a very nice horse. Not the best, but not missing much. Battler trying to bring that one up to standard. And we're testing out King Kane, who I think is pretty good with Dangerous Alliance. I'm hoping he's got full finish. I'm hoping that he doesn't have very low cruising burst. Maybe a bit of enthusiasm. I think that's a pretty safe one to breed with, though. I don't see that going poorly. So hopefully that will be okay. Black W and Mistopheles matching with 2 of our sort of lesser rated horses to see if anything comes of that. Halifaxus is now out of the game. Sometimes we don't get the fall. I should have kept Halifaxus in stud until next season. Sometimes if you do retire a sire before the fall is dropped, that fall never shows up. Slight bug in the game, so be careful about breeding a horse and then retiring it mid-season. So we'll see if Higgy and Harley actually get anything between them. Royal Defense, like I say, I think is pretty decent. Breeding with Star of Alexa, who is a really nice mare that I think will, really be a good horse to breed so many with, because she's not weak anywhere. She's got so much strength in good areas. And then again, we got Battler with Marie and Safranana, our 2 best horses. So we'll see how they go. We got 3 with Battler. We got Dat Fang with 1, Black W with 1, Mistopheles Machi with 1. And we're testing King Kane, Marvelous Value, and Royal Defense. King Kane has some grade 3s, has a couple that run really well, and has some that have actually won pretty good ratios of their races. And I've raced against a couple of these 2-year-olds, and I've seen a couple of these 2-year-olds. We actually bought one of them. I don't know which one. Oh, Colorado Dancer. And I think King Sweet as well, maybe. I can't remember. But yeah, we liked those, but they weren't good enough in certain places. So, but yeah, that's why we went with King Kane. Marvelous Value. This is, a solid Japanese horse that's just producing grade 1 winners. It's got 4 grade 1 winners. It's got Rock With You. It's got Boring's Glory. We've raced against recently both those. Maze Boy and Irish Guard we haven't really seen, but they're all grade 1 winners. Got a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, another 3-year-old, and a 2-year-old. So I'm excited to see what might come with that and strike a deal. And then, as we saw, Royal Defense is another good one here. 3 and a 4-year-old grade 1 winners. Like, prize money's good. The ratio from Gong Hills is good. The ratings are good. We'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens. But as we skip through these days, we should start to see gaps opening up. Dangerous Alliances bred and fold early. So King Kane and Dangerous Alliance. This is what Dangerous Alliance looks like. So high confidence and consistency. Decent elsewhere, but high consistency and confidence. Low consistency. Which means King Kane has abysmal consistency, maybe. But brings everything else to the table. 75 potential, yeah. King Kane has got big, big potential. King Kane's got big potential. Oh, so that'll be a 2-year-old next season. That will be a 2-year-old next season. So we're going to go for Kane's Alliance. That's going to be our horse there. Our sales is when 26. I knew it was pretty deep in. So, okay, that's the first one. That's the first one. There we go. We're in full to British Battler now with Safranana. That's good. Next day, that one will end. So we're now open again. I like to watch the number here and just see who else pops, if anybody does. Nothing in auction. Back in here. Day by day. Who we got? 2-year-olds. I could have checked the 2-year-olds. And yeah, Higgydat is now breeding with 132 instead of Halifax, which means that fall would have dropped, but we're never going to get it. And in fact, next season, Higgydat might just be locked in to breed with Halifaxus again. And again, because Halifaxus isn't in the game, we might never get that. So don't retire your sires early. I messed up. You don't have to. Don't do it. And there we go. Star of Alexa has bred with Royal Defense. So this is going to be interesting to me. I like a few of these horses. I really like Star of Alexa. Solid everywhere. Not low anywhere. Very solid horse. Low confidence. Low enthusiasm. So Royal Defense has low confidence, low enthusiasm. Potential is not the best. And yeah, in fact, we wouldn't keep this horse. We just would not keep this horse. And let's see. What would I call it, though? I think just Royal Star. And that might go in my other save to help that save out. But yeah, we don't really... Yeah, we don't really like that. That sucks. So we've lost a foal. Star of Alexa hasn't produced a good one. Dangerous Alliance has. We still got a bunch left to go. Friday auction. Nothing there. 24th. 25th. 26th. Normally, there won't be too many between sort of 24th and the 30th. So this might be it. We might get all these as 1-year-olds. We got one decent, one went missing, and one good that dropped early. And that's due, again, to the difference between the regular schedule finishing at November 26th and the modded schedule finishing December 30th. That's your difference. That is your difference. Excitable horses are for them. Amelia's perfect early Moyazada. Okay. So, I mean, there's 2-year 140. There's, you know, yeah, I mean, there's 130, it's 140. 150, but we're actually just going to go throw money at all of them. We're just not going to take the excitables. We're going to buy out the non-excitable auction. Okay. It's taking forever to get above 3. That's not normally a good sign. That's really not normally a good sign. Let's go 53. Double check we got highest bid. And see if we can get something. Because I do feel it's been quite a while. I can't lie. Maybe we've had something and I've just not really paid attention. But it feels like quite a while since we've had a good yearling. So, let's see if we can find something. Herschel, you're up next. And sometimes you want to check the breeding indicator and the sire, dam, etc. just to make sure You want to take a look at things to narrow in on the right kind of horses, but when you've got enough money, normally when I get above like 60, 70 million, I start buying. And you can always sell for a profit. But at this stage with 60, 70 million, I don't care about it. I'm more in it to either find a good horse or remove a bad horse from the game. Because it'll open up a spot that might be filled with a good horse. So that's kind of the way I think about it. Oh, we actually did buy Amelia's by accident. Okay. Again, that's not an issue. I really should buy the excitable ones and put them out the game as well, shouldn't I? Yeah. I mean, if we're going to buy horses in this manner, with this much money, with this much disregard for the money we have, I should be buying up every single horse and just getting rid of the excitables. So Amelia is excitable and is trash. Love that. Okay, everybody else. Yeah, we've got a few threes there. I think we'll start with the threes, work our way up to the 5. 1 second. Let me go cough and blow my nose. Okay, I'm back. Let's go check out these then. Let's start bottom up then. King's Realm. Okay, that's not really the start. Hopefully that's the worst horse we have. Be depressing otherwise. Save the Bees is, not bad actually. Not too bad anyway. Not good enough by far, but I mean, saying that, it's just 10% potential. If you had 10% here and 10% there, that would be it. That's all we need. That 40 to 60 range to become 50 to 70, those are my minimums there. Good confidence, a little bit of cruising burst. Short order horse doesn't need it, so breeding indicator 6 furlongs, exactly right. 80% extra speed is pretty decent. I'm looking for 70 or above. I'm really looking for 80 plus. So again, hit would more than hit my minimum, but would hit my comfortable range. Enthusiasm 60, that's pretty good. Finish application half a bar. For a 6 furlong, would really like a full bar, but that's okay. And consistency as well. So for short order horses, finish application 50% minimum. Great going, surface adaptability. It's so close, but it would not make it for me. It might make it in the other side. I don't know yet. I'm going to think about those horses I've thrown out there. It's a breeding save I'm doing to test and learn a little bit about the British schedule. So, yeah. Okay, so that was... Who was that? I went from the bottom up, didn't I? That was Save the Bees. Yeah. Okay, sticking with the threes first. Sticking with the threes, Viking ruler. Nope. Henry's heir. Yeah. Sad to say, I think Save the Bees might be our best horse. That one might actually be the best we actually picked up there, which would be a shame. It would be a shame. Okay, 5s or above. You have control. Oh. I mean, I was hoping for something there, because Glingamill's actually pretty decent as well. Glingamill's pretty decent. So, I was hoping to breed from them, but now I'm not sure. Now I'm really not sure. The surprise we already got rid of. So the final 2. Second most expensive was Turf Time. The most expensive was Our Play, and I don't like these bars. 7 furlong. Yeah. If that had potential, I'd love it. Oh, we could breed potential in, but, we'd lose those bars along the way more than likely. So, disappointing. Disappointing. So now what I like to do is go around to the final Friday auction. Absolutely nothing. We save the game. and then we double check on breeding again. It doesn't look like it. So, okay, Dangerous Alliance fold, Star of Alexa fold, Higgy, that would have fold. So we're only taking one over to be a 2-year-old next season. That is Kane's Alliance. Decent speed for a 1-year-old. That might jump a little bit. Acceleration's okay. Probably only ever going to be a short horse. You know. Dangerous Alliance had the breeding, but never won at it. And King Kane stuck to his distance pretty much. Didn't really win much when he went up distance. But a second, third, fourth, pair of fifths at grade 1 level. Solid horse. Didn't win much, but won enough and seems to breed okay. So maybe we'll go with more. Yeah, maybe we'll cover some more of our horses with King Kane next season. Maybe we'll try Glingamil, and maybe we'll try that foreign horse. Was it a Hong Kong horse? I can't remember. The one we almost put Safranano with. But yeah, so I do like to double check that as well and make sure, you know, everything is set up right. So let me just double check. Yeah, low consistency. Okay. Low consistency we can deal with. Yeah, it's that battling qualities as well. A little bit of cruising burst. Okay, yeah, it's going to be interesting actually to see this mix. Like, okay extra speed, decent cruising burst. It's strange for horses to have battling qualities sometimes, so there's that. That consistency again, though. It's what kills us on Adonis Alliance and a few other of our horses. But realistically, that should be a good place to be. Okay. Transfers. Yeah, no, I'm just going to pull those into that. So we only have one yearling. We only have one yearling right now. I'm going to pull a Lexicon in for next season. Okay, let me go do that. I'll be back. I'll be back when I've added a Lexicon to our list to become 2-year-old next season. Okay, so Lexicon's still on that list. And in the game here. Okay. So that's from Alexander and Nonagon, which are two of my breeding horses from the other game. And yeah, you can see why I like this one. Tons of speed, tons of acceleration. Might make a mile. There's good races to be run over a mile. We've seen that from a few of our horses now. Dat Fang, Bo Cuckoo, etc. You know, Higgy Dat. So, hoping it makes that little jump. And yeah, tons of potential. Good chance at reaching that. Decent extra speed, full finish, consistency, a bit of cruising burst. Lacks enthusiasm, confidence. We'll hopefully breed those into the line. I think we've got the horses to do so. But a very interesting 1-year-old. And I think alongside Kane's Alliance, that's a pair of really good fillies to bring in. Continue the breeding process. Continue, you know, a chance at maybe getting a Triple Crown runner out of a Lexicon. Maybe. I don't know. But I felt that was good enough to do. Okay, so we're going to have 7 yearlings next time as well. Everything looks good. We are the top trainer. Season's earnings, 32.66. 117 Group 1 wins. Unbelievable stuff. 57% win rate, 44 of 76. We are number 1. Oh my god, yeah, my head just really did that. We are number 1. Hey. So Daresh is the top horse. We've retired our top horses. This is fake. This is fake news. Realistically, Adonis is the only sort of runner we have that could have made these lists. Because we didn't really run our 2-year-olds. And it's the only one still left that isn't a 2-year-old. So, fake list. But Clodigal, Zeffirelli, Daresh, 3 that we know and we like a lot. Wrong Bride's okay, but I'm not a huge fan. And Asbo we don't know yet, but maybe something to keep an eye on. And now we get to see our actually our actual yearlings that have come through. And yeah, 100%. You can see here missing from the list is Halifax and Higgydat. So do not, whatever you do not retire a sire mid-season when they're breeding with somebody. Don't do it. Just don't do it. I'm going to look for any sires I like here. Maybe I want to check out. I mean, I'm always up for a foreign horse, but doesn't look like that one fills me there. Aztec Warrior, that's the one I liked. Yes? Yes. Fly by White. Lovely. Body is normal. Only 7 furlong, that's a shame, but we're going to throw some money up at this one, probably 1.8. No, over 2. It's going to go to 2-3. It is, you know. It is, you know. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else who we know when we want to take a look at? Aberath, yeah, are you excitable? Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. Magnitude. I mean, we could see. It's not really going to be anything crazy. They haven't bred anything very well yet, but they've got a lot of 1- and 2-year-olds you wouldn't be able to see that on, so. Okay, so we can check them. Ice Road Trucker is no longer in game. This would be the last chance to get that, but yeah, it's an excitable horse. Early Applause is excitable. I can't remember any of these names. Nothing sticks out to me here. What's the Witch Doctor? I've seen a few of yours. You're another one we just don't know. I'm probably going to stay away from that. King's Chorister, though. Oh. I'm not sure that's going to be any good whatsoever. But again, I've started doing this, just buying up horses at the entry auction. The post-season, pre-season, whatever you want to call it. Terminator. Okay, stay away from that one. Green Mandalishi, stay away from that one for now. Sabir. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's where we stand. These 2-year-olds. So Nick Leazza from King's Chorister, who I think's a decent sire. Riverine, we don't know. She's won some grades. She's ran a grade 1. She's almost won grade 1s. This should be a good mixture then. Lake Nyasa is trash. That didn't work out, did it? That one. That had all the good signs pointing to it. Okay, Larry's Poker 2. Interesting name. Never done anything. Magnitude is a solid horse we don't know as a breeder. Ariane Colonges is, I mean, extra speed and potential. Just poor consistency, confidence. No cruising burst. Only 50% finish. And would never fill that bar. That would take till 5-year-old season to even get up to 70, 75. So, okay. But, I mean, that could be a really poor dam. I don't think we write out Magnitude as a breeder. And I paid a little bit of money to figure that out. I did pay a little bit of money to figure that out. Bodhi Aztec Warrior. Ugh. I mean, yeah, you fall okay horses, you fall great horses. This isn't going to put me off Aztec Warrior. Maybe that extra speed comes there. Maybe, you know, the dam has like really low potential. So he could be over 70, 80%. That doesn't mean too much, honestly. But yeah, we'll get rid of Bodhi. As a 2-year-old, Kane's Alliance still looks as they did. Low speed. And an Hexagon drop speed. They'll probably get it back for the 3-year-old season, maybe. Yeah, they look okay. They look okay. So, Halidite. Yeah, I don't mind Halidite. Halidite looks good. Can get up to 80% potential. A little bit more cruising burst there. Yeah. May make it, possibly, to a mile 1, mile 2, in which case, Triple Crown could be on the cards. I don't mind that. Higgy's already got the distance here. Again, a little bit more of a jump could be in that conversation. Close to 80 again. Really solidly built horse. I kind of like Higgy Forest a lot. Bellamaker, again, runs at a mile to start with. Has some of the potential. Not a bad horse. Could be another one in that conversation. C2 has gone to 7 furlongs or a mile. Looks okay. Got tons of extra speed. Like Kentucky Derby, almost having 50% cruising burst. That could be good. Would need to realize the full potential. Barawara is on 1 mile 1 already. Okay. Barawara's on it. So if nothing else, we run Barawara in the Kentucky and the Preakness. If nothing else, they'll be in that range. Ski Party, though, has a shot as well. Look at that. Really poor acceleration. But yeah, Barawara, Ski Party. Yeah, okay, we got Triple Crown races. I'm happy about that. And unusually, we have a stamina below 55 and above 20. We're back to 30% stamina, you know. That's normally a mile. It's normally a mile. It can be a mile 1. Very rarely is it 7 furlongs. You kind of treat it as, or I treat it as 20% stamina, but with some distance adaptability. Now, not only that, but the breeding indicator shows a little bit more, which means it's another Triple Crown possibility. And by that, I mean running at least the Preakness, probably the Kentucky Derby. Unlikely to make the Belmont, I know that. But yeah, great pace on this horse. Everything else is pretty standard. You know, we're breeding, cruising burst in. Nothing else looks amazing. Georgentine, solid, already at a mile, can get up towards 80. He's got a ton of extra speed. Do not mind that. Dream, Cuckoo, another mile. Gets a lot here. Yeah, if we could fill that out with 90% extra speed and like 82, 83 potential or ability, that could be really interesting. Not weak anywhere, full consistency, okay confidence, half a bar finish, a little bit low on enthusiasm. A little bit low, but we might be, if we go early with Dream Cuckoo, she might be that far ahead that she doesn't need to fight the hard finish. Break their spirit early and drive for the line. And Double Darrow is one I felt could be the Triple Crown. Laid back, mile 1, we're on that pace right now, full speed bar, and yeah, it's just confidence. Just confidence now. We got distance adaptability. We've got 90% extra speed. We can get 80% potential. We've got 50% cruising burst and finish application. I hope that those low stats don't hurt us in places. Bull Niku's another one at a mile. They're all running about a mile. Solid. Tatiana, a mile 1. Solid, really solid, you know. Chance to get up to 80% again. And Adonis, I don't see much improvement to be made here, but we can get up to 85. I mean, that's something. Okay, quick phone call there in the middle of things. But yeah, Adonis will run at a mile 1 again. Honestly, if these 3-year-olds start looking good early, there's a good chance Adonis might just be retired. I don't think I'm breeding from him. Not with these low stats back here. If I had 50% consistency and enthusiasm, a full finish, I'd probably use him as a very good base to bring up some of the weaker stats in some of our mares that we can breed from. But yeah, not as it is. We don't have great extra speed. Potential is very, very good, but we also have other horses up in that range. And yeah, these three back here, a little bit disappointing, doesn't bring distance adaptability or battling qualities. So yeah, we might end up not seeing out the year with the Adonis Alliance to basically give way to the 3-year-olds. So let me know what you think of those 3-year-olds and our 2-year-olds. And we can also now go check our yearlings. Let me go with the 4-run horse first. I thought we had more than one 4-run. We had 3 4-run horses, yes? No? Did we already breed from one? So I know Halifax was one. Alexicon we brought in. Kane's Alliance came from King Kane. Okay, so that's... I thought we had 3 4-run sires. But like all these are our horses. And 7 plus Halifax that never showed up. The one that wasn't good enough, so we put them on the transfer thing over here, Royal Star. Royal Star was a 4-run horse. So we got King, we've got Royal Star, and Marvelous Valley. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? I know where my brain's looking, but it all adds up, and I'm just not there with it. Okay, Marvelous Value, Striker Deal. Like, just the names alone, I kind of had to. I had to put in. And oh boy. So nice here. So bad there. That's like 4-year-old. Again, that might be in the other save. No, that's not going to be in the other save. Yeah, okay. Okay, our horses. That Fang with Bold Cuckoo. The Milers. The ones we went back and forth on. Who's the best? Yeah, I'm happy with that. 50-70, we hit that. We hit, good confidence, 90% extra speed. Enthusiasm a touch low, but full finish, full consistency. Probably will hit about a mile. I'm pretty happy with that one. Okay, so this is going to be that Cuckoo. Preselli, solid speed and acceleration. Again, hits really nice there. Enthusiasm a touch low, touch high on consistency. If those were both 50, I'd be happier. Just because I like 50. 50 seems a good place for them. I like more than that, but yeah, rather than the 60-40, I'd prefer 250s to go with my 50 confidence. But a little bit of extra speed, potential there. We might be able to fill, probably not as a 2-year-old, probably 70 to 75. Then 3-year-old season, we might hit 80 or 85. That's okay. A little bit of battling, not too bad. Yeah, it's going to be probably around a mile, maybe. British Battler like to run a mile 2. Swedish Chili like 7 furlongs. Mile to mile 1 range, that could be Triple Crown territory. Wouldn't be the worst in the world. Okay, so this is going to be British Chili or Sweetest Battler? Actually, this was Sweet Chili, wasn't it? But that name is already in use. British Sweet. Yeah, because I'm not thinking of names very well. Black W and Afro Storm. Again, High bars here for speed acceleration. It's a nice horse. It's not a great horse. It doesn't quite hit what we want to do here. I'm going to call this BD Storm for Black Double Storm. And that will go over to the other save to get some variety in there. Mistopheles Machi. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what's going to come of this. Halifax Hispania looks really decent, you know. Maybe didn't race the best, but looks really decent. Mistopheles Machi ran really well. Doesn't look as good in places. Survey says... there's a zero finish. I hate seeing zero finish. I'm just going to call it Halifax Hispania, Mistopheles Machi. We're going to throw that into the other save. I'm not really liking that one at the moment. Fleetwood, British Battler, and Marie W. Oh. Yeah. I mean, 45 to 65 at the end of, like, the 2-year-old season. And then, you know, end of 3-year-old season, we can get up there. It's not bad. It's not great. It's below that 50 potential. Again, you know, I think this goes over to the other save. So Marie... I'm just going to call this the British Doctor. Because British Battler and then MD for Marie W. That's kind of what we're going to go for. But again, I think that's best suited to the other one. British Battler and Safranana. Okay. So, yeah. Hopefully this is a good one because we've got a good miler. We've got an okay, maybe mile 1, Emma Bovary. This should be a mile 2 to a mile 3. This is Triple Crown range. It's so similar. Again, 45 to 85, season 1. Season 2 would be up to 85, maybe. Oh. Safi's Battler. Not for this save. Would not make my cut. That Cuckoo, really nice. Really solid, really nice horse. British Sweet is really solid, really nice. I like both those. The others just don't make the cut, and I've got to be ruthless. And yeah, Higgy's going to get thrown in breeding there. So, yeah, we're going to try and overwrite that one. We'll set up breeding. We'll set up everything else. Just want to make sure that one's overwritten. But yeah, let me know what you think. We got 2 yearlings. We got 2 2-year-olds. We got a bunch of 3-year-olds. And Adonis who might make way. But I'm going to go figure out the breeding. Come up with what I can. But a little bit disappointed there. I really thought that Safranana and Marie would have foaled much better horses from British Battler there. Honestly. I don't remember British Battler being having problems potential-wise. Ran kind of that 80 to 90 range for most of his career. So I don't know where the low starting potential comes from, because I don't think as well Marie had that issue, and I don't think that Safranana had that issue. But both those foals start on 45% potential, which means you can't hit 70 at the end of that first season. Even if you have a great season, you're not hitting 70. So, not good enough for us there. But, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Hit me up, comment section below. I'll see you next time. Till then, take care. Apologies for a longer video. We only had 2 races, so I thought we'd do a full, end of season and new season all in one. And I'll catch you next time. Till then, take care. Thank you very much. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You know the drill by now. And I'll see you for the next one, where we kick off this season. I've got a lot of work to do to figure out these horses before then. Oh boy, we go again.